Tonight, on The Moment of Truth, this New Jersey housewife and struggling entrepreneur is confident she has what it takes to go all the way to $500,000.
Bring it on.
But in order to win the money, she'll be forced to reveal her innermost secrets.
Do you usually feel that you are one of the hottest looking women in any room? Do you derive pleasure from taking revenge on people who have crossed you?
Her husband, father, and friend have joined her in an attempt to lend their support.
Together forever.
But when they hear what she has to say,
A little bit embarrassing, I guess.
they may wish they had stayed at home.
Do you truly believe your husband will ever be as successful as your father? Have you ever had sexual relations with someone as an act of revenge against your husband?
The further she goes, the more emotional things get.
Have you ever fantasized about the death of your father and the inheritance you will receive?
Will she be able to remain truthful all the way to $500,000?
I have no comment on that one.
Or will one lie cause her to lose it all? Find out right now in one of our most emotional episodes ever.
Oh my God.
Tonight, in this chair, the only thing that separates a person from $500,000 is 21 questions and their ability to answer each one of these questions with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Is there an honest person left in America? I'm Mark Wahlberg, and this is The Moment of Truth. Prior to tonight's show, all of our participants have undergone a rigorous polygraph exam. They don't know the results of that test, but if they tell the truth, they can win up to $500,000. And if they feel they may not have been truthful during the polygraph test, they can change their answers tonight. Let's meet our participant.
Lisa Coppola is a 35-year-old entrepreneur from South Plainfield, New Jersey. She has been married to her husband for 5 months, and they have 1 child. She also has a daughter from a previous relationship. She was asked over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner. 21 have been chosen for tonight.
Lisa Coppola, this is your moment of truth. Hello, Lisa.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good,
You
thank
bounded onto the stage. I love that. Have a seat.
Thanks.
So glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Good. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited for this opportunity. A little nervous.
All of those are appropriate feelings. We'll do what we can to help you not be nervous.
Thanks.
But are you ready to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
I am absolutely ready to tell the truth.
Lisa, there are 6 levels of questioning. The further you go, the harder the questions get and the more money you can win. You can quit at any time and take the money. Once you hear a question, you have to answer that question. And remember, if you're caught lying, even one time, the game is over. Lisa, you're not only here telling the truth in front of all of America, but friends and family have joined us to hear your truth. Let's meet them right now.
Andrew Coppola, Lisa's husband.
Alan Fuss, Lisa's dad.
Helene Fisher, Lisa's very best friend.
Glad to have you here. So, when Lisa said she was coming on the show and wanted you to be on the couch, you all said no problem.
Yep.
And you knew what you were getting into.
Nope.
Nope.
Not really.
She said we're going on a trip to go to bring the baby, so we came.
This is going to be a very long day for you, I'm afraid. All jokes aside, I hope you are ready for this. It can't get personal. Are you ready?
Right.
Yes.
Lisa, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do
begin.
it.
Okay, Lisa. Level 1 has 6 questions. Answer all 6 truthfully. You win $10,000. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
If you're ever concerned about the answers you gave on your polygraph exam, you can change them tonight. Feel free to do that, but be careful. So, you seem pretty confident. You feeling confident?
I'm feeling pretty confident, mixed in with a little bit of nerves.
Are you confident in your life?
Pretty confident in my life.
Question 1. Do you usually feel that you are one of the hottest looking women in any room?
That's the first question.
That's a warm-up, Dad. That's a warm-up.
That answer is yes.
That answer is true.
That's one truthful. Andrew, is she the hottest woman in most rooms?
Absolutely. I don't know why that thing took so long to answer.
That's one truthful. Tell me a little bit about your family.
It's my husband, Andrew. We have a very unique story, which I'm sure you'll touch upon in a little while.
You want to give us a hint?
We were married and divorced and married again.
Family is important to you?
Family is very important to me. Very, very important to me.
Question 2. Have you ever told someone that you were related to Francis Ford Coppola when in fact you are not?
That answer is yes, I have.
That answer is true.
It's your name, Andrew, right?
Yes, it is.
Have you tried to pass someone off as well?
I believe that we're all related, so absolutely when people ask me that, we're all related. We're just brothers from another mother, that's all.
I see. That's 2 truthful. 4 more, and $10,000 is yours. Are you a shopaholic?
I love to shop. Who
Your
doesn't
husband
like to
just
shop?
choked.
I'm a girl. Girls like to shop, I think.
Question 3. Have you ever applied for a credit card using a fake name?
That answer is yes, I have.
That answer is true.
You get 10% off if you buy for a credit card.
I see. Hey, family and friends.
Yes.
While we have a little break, we've answered 3 truthfully, 3 more, we get to $10,000. See that button in front of you there, Alan?
Yeah.
You guys all see that? That's
Yep.
for you to use, but you can only use it once. That's if you hear a question you don't want to hear the answer to. Hit the button, we will replace it, okay? But be prudent. 3 truthful answers, let's continue. Would you say that you're easygoing, Lisa?
I would consider myself to be pretty easygoing.
Question 4. Do you derive pleasure from taking revenge on people who have crossed you?
Yeah, I do.
That answer is true.
That's 4. Can you give us an example of some time in your life when that's happened?
We got divorced.
You got divorced and she got revenge by marrying you again?
Yes! You can ask the girl he dated when we weren't together.
I hope that this show goes well so that I'm not the one who crosses you and you don't exact revenge on me. Are you a bit of a show-off?
I can be.
Question 5. Since your breast enhancement surgery, have you flashed your naked chest to a man other than your husband? What do you think she'll answer to this one, Andrew?
What?
What do you think she'll say?
Whenever she gets a chance, I don't know.
Whenever she gets the chance. Okay. I guess I'll turn to you. Since your breast enhancement surgery, have you flashed your naked chest to a man other than your husband?
Wait.
Yes!
That answer is true.
5 truthful answers. 1 more $10,000. You want to tell us when that happened? Who the guy was?
It was a couple people. A couple of my friends' husbands said, "Let me see what you got." The doctors,
Yeah.
everybody.
You bought 'em.
Yeah,
All right.
it's like paid a lot of money for these. I might as well show them.
Andrew, are you aware that these flashes have happened? Are you a people person?
I am.
This is a $10,000 moment of truth question. We don't normally give away money without a little something behind the question. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
Question 6 for $10,000. Have you ever been to a swingers club?
Coming up, Lisa's truthfulness is put to the test as she answers questions that could devastate the people she loves.
Do you believe your husband's money-making seminars are a waste of time? Do you find it easy to manipulate your father into giving you money? Have you ever fantasized about the death of your father and the inheritance you will receive?
As the questions get tougher, Lisa crumbles under the pressure. And one question will force her to make a choice between her husband's love or cold, hard cash.
Other than your husband, is there currently a man in your life you would like to have sexual relations with?
The moment of truth continues.
Are you a people person?
I am.
This is a $10,000 moment of truth question. We don't normally give away money without a little something behind the question. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
Question 6 for $10,000. Have you ever been to a swingers club?
The answer is yes.
That answer is true.
That's a truthful answer. And Lisa, that gives you $10,000. Congratulations. What was it like there, Lise?
It's actually pretty cool.
Colleen, do you know anything about this?
Yes.
Were you there as well?
No.
No. Did she tell you about the experience?
Yes.
What can you tell us?
They liked it. I liked it.
You enjoyed it, huh?
We had a good time.
We've answered 6 truthfully. We've learned a little bit about the Copelands. We're about to turn the corner. $10,000 is yours. If you continue with every question, you risk 2 things. 1, stumbling across a lie and losing your money. And 2, revealing some stuff that you may not want other people to know. You're aware of that because you saw the polygraph test.
Yes.
Would you like to continue? Yes? Generally, who wears the pants in the Coppola household?
I would have to say Andrew does.
He does.
I would have to say yes.
But with respect, I would imagine, because I don't know if I would want to tangle with Lisa if she were upset.
Trust me, you don't want to. She has a way about her.
Question 7, Lisa. Has your husband, Andrew, ever been so frightened by your temper that he had to call the police?
That answer is yes.
That answer is true.
A little bit of a temper, huh?
Can at times.
Andrew, you want to tell us about that night?
Which time was it?
You want to tell me, Lise?
We had a fight and I kicked in a door,
You kicked in a door.
a glass door. And
Kicked
the
in a glass door.
shattered.
And Andrew, you were a little scared at that point.
Well, I had a lock on the door and she broke the lock, kicked in glass, shattered all over, and yeah, I was a little nervous.
Was this at your house?
Yeah, I work from home, so it was my home office, and I locked the door because I wanted my privacy to do business, and she didn't like that.
It was also my home also, though.
7 truthful answers, Lisa. You're doing great, okay? What does Andrew do for a living?
He's an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. What exactly does that mean?
We have a wellness business that we do together. That's actually how we met.
Great.
And he's also in the merchant business.
Business good, Andrew?
Yes, business is pretty good.
Okay.
But it could always get better, you know.
Shall we continue? Question 8, Lisa. Could you pay all of your bills if your father did not help you financially?
And the answer is no.
That answer is true.
Okay, that's 8 truthful. How do you feel about that, Lisa?
It's a little bit embarrassing, I guess.
Alan, do you mind helping them when they need it?
Absolutely not. It's my pleasure. I feel honored that I'm able to do that.
Andrew, is that tough for you sometimes?
Yeah, it's tough knowing that, but it's comforting at the same time.
8 truthful answers. Let's see if we can't put more money in your pocket. You need 3 more to get to the next level, which is $25,000. It won't be easy, Lisa. It will be revealing. Is Andrew a hard worker?
Yes.
Question 9. Do you believe your husband's money-making seminars are a waste of time?
Do you think someone you know has been less than honest with you? Get the truth by playing the Moment of Truth Challenge. Text TRUTH to 33088 and you'll get a call back with details on how to play. Each challenge costs $1.99 plus standard text message rates. The Moment of Truth Challenge is for entertainment purposes only and you must be 18 or older. For more information, participating U.S. carriers and terms and conditions, go to fox.com/momentoftruth. Want the truth? Challenge someone today by texting TRUTH to 33088. The Moment of Truth continues.
8 truthful answers. Let's see if we can't put more money in your pocket. You need 3 more to get to the next level, which is $25,000. It won't be easy, Lisa. It will be revealing. Is Andrew a hard worker?
Yes.
Question 9. Do you believe your husband's money-making seminars are a waste of time?
That answer is yes.
That answer is true.
All right, that's 9. These are seminars you've taken? Seminars that you've enrolled in and taken as a student?
Yes.
In hopes that you'll have some breakthrough around money and have some success there. And they're not silly to you.
No.
Important to you.
Yes.
Have you found success at all?
I believe I have.
You don't like them, Lisa, huh?
I just think that the amount of money that he spent on them was way too much.
How much do these cost, Andrew?
Tell the truth.
I mean, they vary.
How much have you spent?
That wasn't the question.
I could tell you, over $50,000.
How much?
Over $50,000.
Yeah?
That's a significant amount of money. You've answered 9 truthfully. Your dad is here supporting you. Do you have a good relationship with your dad?
I have an excellent relationship with my dad. He's my best friend.
Question 10. Do you find it easy to manipulate your father into giving you money?
Yes.
That answer is true.
I have
love
a
you,
daughter,
Dad.
and as much as I'd like to say I'm tough about it, she just needs to ask, and I give it to her. What's it like with you, Alan?
Pretty much the same. She thinks she's manipulating me, but I know what's going on, and she could have everything I got, no problem.
Where do you want to be in 5 years, Lisa?
Much more successful, living in my dream house with my husband, and we'll have 2 out of the house, and we'll have 1 still home with us, and just living a happy and successful life.
This is your $25,000 moment of truth. Question 11. Do you truly believe your husband will ever be as successful as your father?
That answer is no.
That answer is true.
$25,000. That's yours.
My father's extremely successful. It is very hard to get to his level in my book.
If your father is as successful as you've projected him to be, very few people find that kind of success in life. But Andrew, not particularly the information you wanted to hear. Do you see yourself being as successful or more successful than your father-in-law?
I think anything is possible, and I don't really know exactly what my father-in-law has and doesn't have. I've never really asked, and I have no information to base it on, so I believe I can do anything I want.
I know.
I have a comment on that.
Yes, sir.
I don't agree with my daughter. I think my son-in-law is very verbal. He's got a great personality, and I think he's going to hit a home run any day now.
You've answered 11 truthfully, and I can promise you that while there's more money for you to win, it won't come easily. Lisa, think about when you took your polygraph exam. We asked you over 50 questions. Some of them you're like, no problem. Some of them you're like, oh boy, I hope these don't show up again. I want you to just kind of be thinking about that as we decide how far we want to go with this game. 4 more questions, 4 times the money, $100,000. Would you like to continue?
I would. Let's keep going.
That button is still in play. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to hit the button because you think Lisa needs it. You can do it for whatever reason you want, you guys, okay? But only once. So, are you a daddy's girl?
I think I am.
Question 12. Have you ever fantasized about the death of your father and the inheritance you will receive?
The moment of truth will continue. The moment of truth continues.
That button is still in play. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to hit the button because you think Lisa needs it. You can do it for whatever reason you want, you guys, okay? But only once. So, are you a daddy's girl?
I think I am.
Question 12. Have you ever fantasized about the death of your father and the inheritance you will receive? You don't want him to hit the button.
Can you repeat the question?
I will repeat the question. Have you ever fantasized about the death of your father and the inheritance you will receive?
Yes.
That answer is True.
Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
It's the thought of my father's death is one of the most horrifying thoughts to me. Just everybody that knows me knows that. It's just, I can't even think about it. But at the same hand, my father and I discuss all the time his will whenever we're traveling and how much money I'll get, you know, and the thought does come to mind like, wow, that's a lot of money, you know?
You still need to answer 3 more to get to the next level, which is $100,000. And you have $25,000 that is safe. So, would you like to stop or you want a next question?
I'm gonna go for the next question.
Lisa, you and Andrew are unique in that you have been married twice to each other. What went wrong the first time?
A lot of stuff. Immaturity, probably mainly on my part. Financial stuff. And the blending of 2 families, I think, was a challenge and something that we weren't prepared to deal with.
Button's still alive. Question 13. During your first marriage to Andrew, did you ever have sexual relations with another man?
The answer is no.
That answer is true.
That one I'll clap.
Told you.
Were you a little worried on that one, Andrew?
Could be, you never know.
Just the fact that you were married, divorced, and you got married again lets me know that at times it has been a rocky relationship. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Question 14. Have you ever had sexual relations with someone as an act of revenge against your husband?
Yes.
That answer is true.
You aware of that, Andrew?
I think I might know a little something.
What do you know?
She knows I have a couple of people I'm not very fond of for certain reasons, and she fraternizes with them, and she knows it ticks me off. So I don't exactly know what. Maybe I'll find out the next question what happened, but I don't really know.
Anything you'd like to say?
I have no comment on that one.
You've answered 14 truthfully. This is question 15 in front of me. It's worth $100,000. It's the right price tag for this question. I see your father and your husband, the 2 men in your life. We've learned a lot about both relationships. Do they get along for the most part?
They have their moments.
This is a question about both of them. It is not one that outside of this game, one that probably you would ever speak about. But part of the game is asking those things that might be difficult for you to answer in front of other people. This is one of those, and it's worth $100,000. I'll read it right now. Button's still alive. Question 15. Do you love your father more than you love your husband?
The moment of truth will continue. The moment of truth continues.
You've answered 14 truthfully. This is question 15 in front of me. It's worth $100,000. it's the right price tag for this question. I see your father and your husband, the two men in your life. We've learned a lot about both relationships. Do they get along for the most part?
They have their moments.
This is a question about both of them. It is not one that outside of this game, one that probably you would ever speak about. But part of the game is asking those things that might be difficult for you to answer in front of other people. This is one of those, and it's worth $100,000. I'll read it right now. Button's still alive. Question 15. Do you love your father more than you love your husband? Alan, what do you think her answer would be to this?
Well, it's a very difficult question, but I think her answer is going to be that she loves her father more than anybody else in the world.
So now I ask you again, and you have to answer. Do you love your father more than you love your husband?
My dad was the first man I fell in love with, and I love my father more than I love my husband. That answer is yes.
That answer is true.
That's $100,000. Congratulations. That wasn't easy, Lisa.
No.
Hopefully it's worth it, and the $100,000 goes a long way to make Andrew and you a little more comfortable. The problem is, you still have to get out of the building with the $100,000. And I would love to see you do that. The next level is 3 questions, and we'll double your money if you can answer all 3 of them truthfully. I will let you know they're difficult. Now, as dangerous as it may be, even if you stumble upon one that turns out to be a lie, you leave here with $25,000. So, what do you want to do? We still have the button, that's still in play. 3 questions from this point to $200,000, or you can take off with $100,000 right now. Colleen, what would you tell your friend to do?
Follow her heart.
Andrew, what do you say she does?
I think she should continue on. I think she should go.
And Dad, Alan, what do you say she does?
Keep going.
It's your moment of truth, though, Lisa. No matter what they say, you have to do what you can deal with. So, are we going to give you $100,000 and say goodbye, or shall we try another question?
Really? Do you really think I should keep going?
You're doing great.
Let's keep going.
Okay, we'll keep going. Okay. Would you say that marriage is better the second time around?
Yes.
Question 16. Have you ever thought that marrying your husband for a second time was a mistake?
Yes, I have.
That answer is true.
You want to comment about that?
When we have a fight, I second guess it. And, honesty is the best policy in my book. And Andrew and I have a very, very honest relationship. And we talk about those things. And, he knows. And I think that sometimes he feels that it's been a mistake.
Oh, boy. You can stop now if you'd like. I'm not going to read too far ahead. You're not getting a free ride at this point. They're going to be tough. You know this. Should we continue?
Let's do it.
Question 17. Other than your husband, is there currently a man in your life you would like to have sexual relations with?
The moment moment of truth will continue. The moment of truth continues.
Oh boy, you can stop now if you'd like. I'm not going to read too far ahead. You're not getting a free ride at this point. They're going to be tough. You know this. Should we continue?
Let's do it.
Question 17. Other than your husband, is there currently a man in your life you would like to have sexual relations with? Currently.
That answer is yes.
That answer is true.
You want to talk about this?
Everybody has desires.
That's 17. That's a lot of money, isn't it? A lot of money. The button is still in play. Pay attention. Would you like to try to go for $200,000 right now?
I would like to, yes.
Okay. So you've been married to Andrew, then divorced, married again. Could you see a day where you and Andrew would get married a third time?
I hope not.
This is your $200,000 moment of truth. The button is in play. Question 18. Would you say that your husband, Andrew, is the love of your life? Not an easy question. If you're going to hit it, you got to do it before she answers.
Let's hit it. Try a different question.
Doesn't want me to hit it.
Going to need an answer.
Hit it.
Why'd you hit the button, guys? All three of you, why'd you hit the button?
Well, I think it's too difficult of a question to answer.
It is a difficult question to answer.
It could go either way, and it's
Depending on the day.
Depending on the day,
you
you
have
say,
your good
Colleen?
days and you have your bad days in a relationship. So are you in love today, right? I mean, how was she the day of the test? So
Now we, however, have to read a replacement question, and you have no choice on this one. The button is now done. You must answer this one. If you answer this one truthfully, it's worth $200,000. All right, Lisa, good luck. Tell me a little bit about your mom. She's not here today.
My mom and I have a very strained relationship.
Strained?
Yes, strained.
You want to tell me why?
She doesn't live in the same value frame as I do.
Okay. You didn't ask her to be here.
She didn't want to be.
Okay. Alan,
yes.
are you still married to her?
No.
No.
I have a new beautiful wife.
This is worth $200,000. I wish you the best of luck. Question 18. Do you secretly fear that one day you could turn out to be just like your mother?
Oh my God.
answer is yes.
If it's truthful, $200,000.
That answer is true.
$200,000.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done. $200,000 is a lot of money. It wasn't easy. I think the button was well played.
When you're hooked up to that machine, things are, you think of the past, and then I said to myself, the truth was, well, my life isn't over, so how do I really know the answer to that
You
question?
start second guessing, and that all could be read in the polygraph. Well, you've answered 18 truthful. You have gone farther than most people who have ever sat in that chair. $200,000 is your money if you decide to go home. But just 2 gets you to $350,000. Certainly, if you decide to continue, we can reevaluate after every question. But with every question, you're on your own. No replacement, no backup, and you could drop back down to $25,000. So, talk to your family. What do you want to do?
There's ambiguous questions. We have no help.
I think I'm going to take the money.
Yeah! Are you sure?
Yes.
$200,000 is yours. Congratulations. Look at the good news, will ya? Coppola, second time around on her marriage. This time she has $200,000 to take home with her husband, Andrew. We wish them the best. I thank you for watching. See you next time, I hope, right here on The Moment of Truth. Good night, folks.
Coming up on future episodes of The Moment of Truth, these identical twins from Chandler, Arizona will put their family bond to the test.
Do you think you can do a better job of raising your sister's son than she can?
No way. Are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding.
Have you ever thought your life would be easier if your twin sister never existed?
I know we're here to talk about all this. I'm uncomfortable talking about it.
Plus, this professional boxer from Austin, Texas will fight her way through the toughest questions she's ever had to face.
As a professional boxer, have you ever accepted money to throw a fight? If your mother became ill, would you give up your boxing career to take care of her?
Don't miss a single episode of the most controversial show on television.